Welcome to Fast Newsletters. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you very quickly how to get started using your newsletters in Mailchimp. To begin with, you've logged into your account and you'll scroll down below the printed newsletters into the email newsletters area. In this area, you'll choose the Mailchimp option, and that will open a smaller panel, and then you'll see some red links. Each of these red links corresponds to a different newsletter. In this case, we have a US version and a Canada version. We don't always have two distinct versions, but if the content is significantly different, you will see that. To use these in Mailchimp, you're going to highlight all of the red link, and then right-click on that link and choose Copy. Then come over to your Open Mailchimp account, and up here at the very top in the URL bar, you're going to right-click, choose Paste, and go. And that's going to drop the newsletter right into the templates area of your Mailchimp account. To use the newsletter now, you're going to come over here to the right side of this Edit button. You're going to click the down arrow next to that Edit button and choose Create Email. Now you have the option to edit the email. As you mouse over here on the left side, you'll see dark bars show up. Each of those is indicating that there's a separate block that can be edited. So this isn't like a regular word processor where it's all one single document. The email is designed in blocks. So you can edit any block by clicking on the pencil icon for the block, and that will open up an editing window on the right side. You can make your changes, and then you can click Save and Close to close just that little editing window, and then you can go on to another block. You can also add your own content. So, for example, you could add an image over here at the very top, and then follow the prompts for inserting the image. You can delete any block by clicking on the trash can icon, and you can move blocks around. Let's say you wanted that up there instead of down below. So there's a lot of flexibility in this visual editor, and we have some tutorials that will show you different tricks, such as for adding a listing or adding buttons. So go ahead and look over at our tutorials to find out further information about that. You'll also notice that there are some merge tags throughout the newsletter, such as this up at the top where it says Title, Owner First, Owner Last. That will pull in the personal information that you gave us when you signed up and you filled out that long form. When you're finished making your changes, you're going to click on Continue, and now you'll come to the screen where you're preparing to send this to your customers. You can prepare it now even if you're not ready to send it. So to begin with, under Untitled, you'll go ahead and click on Edit, and you'll change that to the current month, and then click on Save under that. Down here, you have the subject. You see that that is not checked. The to is checked. So as long as that's checked, it's ready to go. That's checked, it's ready to go. And the content, you made all your changes and that's ready to go. So now you see two grayed out areas. You're going to add the subject. You can add any subject line that you want. We do provide you with some suggested subject lines. So for email number 1, here is the suggested subject line. I'm just going to copy that and paste it, and then click on the little Save button. And then there is only one item left to check, and that's send time. So we're going to click on Add Send Time. Now Mailchimp automatically defaults to this Schedule a Send Time. If you're on a free plan, you have to pay for that, and they're trying to encourage you to upgrade your plan. However, you can click on this Send Now button. You're not actually sending it now. You're simply telling them that you're planning on sending it now. You're going to click the Save button, and then now you've activated the Send button up here in the right corner, so you can send it when you're ready. So if you are ready, you would click Send Now. If you're not ready, or if you want to change your design again, you can click on Edit Design and change it. You can preview it here to see what it looks like in desktop. There's all your merged information has been pulled in. You can also check it out on mobile. And if you're satisfied with that, you're going to click on the X to get out of the preview. You've filled out all this information and it's ready to send. You can also scroll further down and you can connect to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and prepare a post to go out to each of those at the same time as you send your newsletter. Now, if you don't want to use Mailchimp to send your newsletter, you can click on this preview and follow a process to copy the newsletter and get the code correctly so that you can paste it into a CRM and send it through your own CRM. So have a look at the tutorial for copying the HTML from Mailchimp. But if you plan to use Mailchimp and this is ready to go, then you can click on Send Now. If it's not ready, you can click on Finish Later, and then you can come back to it at a later time by coming over here to your campaign screen.